I want to look at you. Are you connected to the overdose as well? Okay, I'm just asking. It just means that I might be coming to you just after that, but I feel like I want to start here first with this end table. You're thinking about relocating? Okay, that's where it was coming from, because my guide said, it belongs over here. And I said, okay. And there's a grandmother energy pass for you. Okay, good. There's two people stepping in. There's a grandmother energy. I'm being told for you. I'm going to wait and see if she gives me her name or what she talks about. But I'm being told thought of relocation. Do you understand it? Was she one of the ones you were hoping for? Good. And she's saying to me, she's been sitting here waiting for me to talk. Do you understand it? Perfect. And then there's a young gentleman just behind her. And that belongs to you. Okay, so I'm going to get back and forth between the two of them. Then I'm going to come over here with the overdose, and then I'm being told I'm going to start heading back down there. But what happens is there's 4 different people at this table, so I could read, 2 or 3 people at each table, and then I'll just start moving and moving. So I never control who I go to. But there's a grandmother here. So you've been thinking about the relocation? Huh? Okay. On your mind in the process? Because that's what she's saying to me. She's doing this. She's saying it's a good idea. You know it's a good idea? And she's saying to me it's a good idea for her. Do you understand that? Perfect. Are you going to be switching jobs in the process? Because she's saying to me, it's not about the relocation, it's about her switching jobs as well. Do you understand? She's very vocal. I'm just going to listen to what she's saying. If she gives me her name or validates herself, that's wonderful. I feel like it's all about you. Do you understand it? You're very close to her? Okay, good. There's things that you have in her honor. Do you have them with you? Because she's saying to me, she has my things in honor, but she's not making me feel like I want to touch them. So that's why I'm asking. Okay, good. It's just her way of validating that you have some of her items, because somebody can have 5 children, and then not all the grandchildren actually get items. Do you understand it? So it's just my validation that it's her way of saying that you have some of her stuff in her honor, and that you've kept it. Do you understand? Wonderful. So she gives me the picture. That's great. If not, she's holding up a rose. So I'm going to leave that. When they do that, it's their sign of symbol for love for you, and that there is blessings for the path you're about to take. Do you understand? But she's saying to me, it's about the relocation and it's about the switching of the jobs. And she's showing me the praying hands. And she's saying to me, she needs to know that I pray for her. Do you understand it? Good. I'm being told I just have her for 2 minutes. But you were hoping that she would validate herself to you and just say hello. And you just wanted to know that she was doing okay. Do you understand? Were you hoping that she would give you some guidance for your life? So she's saying to me, I had to say something about her moving and about her switching jobs, because I know that's what she would be talking to me about if I was there. Meaning you would be asking for her advice. So it's her way of giving her advice to you still from the other side, because she can't be here and give it to you in person. Do you understand that? Perfect. That's all it's about, honey, okay? Wonderful. She's done a great job. I can see the peaceful wings in front of her chest. It's her way of validating that she's at peace. And the rose that she's holding in her hand is pink. So for whatever reason, it's just what she's choosing. Sometimes they'll choose red, sometimes they'll choose pink. It's just what she's holding. It's just her way of saying she supports the decisions of you moving forward. Do you understand it? Are you excited about the change? Because she said to me, tell her I'm just as excited as she is about the change. Do you understand? Perfect. So it's her way of saying that she's just as excited as you are. Good. Wonderful. Hi. You had a friend that passed recently? Okay. Okay. And who's the gentleman you were hoping for? Is that your friend that passed? Because there's a gentleman just behind this friend energy that they're saying to me. There's another gentleman stepping in, so I'm going to leave it, okay? Because I have grandmother, I have your gentleman, I have another gentleman just behind from an older generation, and then I'm being told there's a friend that's passed for you. Do you understand? So I'm going to leave it. It just means they're all lining up, and I'm starting to feel the older generation and his family as far as the pull through too, okay? So I will wait until we get there, because I'm still feeling him very strongly. I'm just gonna listen to her. She's like, okay, my turn again. Because they're all like trying to talk to me, and she's funny. The relocation is not very far away. Because she's saying to me, she's going to another state, but it's not that far. Do you understand that? Perfect. That's all she kept saying to me was, she's going to another state, but not that far. She doesn't think it's far. Maybe it's because it's not the whole way out on the West Coast or California or something like that. Okay? So, perfect. Do you understand? Good. Just all she keeps saying to me is, she's going to another state. She's not going that far. Tell her the relocation is good. It'll do her some good, and tell her that I'm glad that she's taking the chance. And she was her way of validating that she's excited for you, but that you have the excitement as well about it. Do you understand? Perfect. Good. She's very spunky. It's the best way I can describe her personality. Do you understand it? Like, just not necessarily full of life, but she's got some spunk to her. Do you understand? Oh my gosh. She just said to me, I was a granny, but I could still kick it like the young kids. Really? That's what she just said to me. Yep. And I'm like, did you just say this? And she's like, and I just had to repeat what she just said to me. It was so funny. But that's what she just said to me. Just so full of life, but I couldn't really say that because she's just like more spunky. Like, she was older when she passed, but she always felt like she was young. Do you understand that? Perfect. So it's just her way of making me feel her personality and just giving me a funny statement about it. She's hysterical. Does anybody recognize the date December 3rd? That's very specific. I'm hearing that clear as day. I'm going to leave that, because that could be an older generation stepping in for somebody and them trying to give me a birth or a passing date. So I'm going to leave it, because I think somebody's going to recognize it in a little bit, because there's other people drawing my attention back here. I'm going to ask her what else she wants to say. She just keeps saying to me, she just said, you go for it, honey, it'll do you some good. That's what she just said. She said, know that I love you, and I just support your decision, and that it'll be good for you to do. Do you understand? Are you guys friends? She's saying to me, they don't want her to go, but it's okay. Do you understand it? Huh? Vacation. It's just about the missing. It's just about the missing. Do you understand that? Perfect. Good. Because she's making me feel friends. And then all she keeps saying to me is that it's good for you and then it's the right thing to do. Are you trying to do it by the summer? Because she keeps saying to me, all she keeps saying to me is, if she can do it by the summer, that would be wonderful. It's just her saying, if you can do it by the summer, that's wonderful. That's all she kept saying to me. Meaning, it's just her way of validating. If you can do it sooner, that's great. Okay. Good. Doesn't mean that's what's going to happen. It's just her way of saying that it's a good move for you, and if you could do it sooner, try to do it, and definitely try to take that opportunity. Good. She just said, I love you. She said, tell everyone else in the family I said hello. And she said, I know you will. Do you understand? What's going on with your dad? Because she's saying to me, when she gets there, talk to her dad. Do you understand that? Do you understand why she would be saying that? Perfect. Because she keeps saying to me, tell him I said it'll get better, and tell him he needs to look towards retirement. Understand that? That's why she's talking about it. Because it's her way of saying enough is enough. He needs to have some rest. Do you agree with that? But she said she agrees with me. That's why I'm saying it. Do you understand? Perfect. So she keeps saying to me, tell him I said it's time to retire. Now, I don't feel like he feels like he's financially ready. But she's saying to me he needs to be able to enjoy his life, and it's something he needs to start looking forward to. Do you understand? Good. And all she kept saying was dad, and then I felt like this conversation was going to happen. So it's her way of not only validating that you're going to be closer to him once you get there, but her connection with him, what she sees as far as what's going on with him as far as the retirement, and that she's going to be watching over the family, and it's her way of not only saying hello to him through you, but everyone else that's there. Do you understand? Good. she just said to me, just know that when you're there, I'll be soaking up the sun with all of you. Meaning she's just going to have just a field day with being with you guys in spirit when you're there in Florida. She's going to pull her energy out. Oh my gosh. I wish I could have talked to her longer because she had such a personality. And I know I didn't even touch the surface with her, but I feel like her main validation was just giving advice and guidance as to what she sees as far as what's going on. And her way of validating that she sees what's going on with you as far as the relocation and the switching of the jobs, crossing the state, even though she doesn't feel like it's far. I think it's far, but it's her opinion. And that the dad, as far as the retirement, just as far as her giving advice and guidance, as far as still watching over all of you. Do you understand it? Wonderful. She just said, tell everyone I love them. And she just blew a kiss. She's stepping out. She did a great job. Again, all about you and all about your dad, and that's okay. And sometimes they're like, this is my name and this is what I want to talk about, and then other times it's like they just want to focus all on their loved ones. So I think it was just her way of saying that she sees what's going on in your life and that she thinks this is a good idea, and it's her way of giving her support from the other side. Do you understand it? Good, perfect, wonderful. Okay, again, I could have went on and on and on with her, but she's pulling her energy out so I can get to the other people standing here. All right, Kurt.